So class, we have a next question here that says divide rupees 780 in ratio 1 is to 1 upon 2 is to 1 upon 3 is to 1 upon 4. So first of all, we should not have a ratio in a fraction form. So our first step will be to convert this ratio in a fraction form into a normal ratio. So converting this into a normal ratio, it is given that 1 upon 2 is to 1 upon 3 is to 1 upon 4. Okay, converting this into fraction form, what we will do, we will take the LCM of these first. 2, 3 and 4. LCM of 2, 3 and 4 here is 12. Okay, so 12 divided by 2 gives 6. 6 into 1 is 6 is to 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 into 1 is 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 into 1 is 3. So what our ratio has become now? 6 is to 4 is to 3. Okay, so now what next? We have to divide rupees 780 in ratio 6 is to 4 is to 3. Divide 780 in ratio 6 is to 4 is to 3. Okay, so what we will do, we will write, I have also said you before that whenever a ratio is given, then you can multiply same number with all the numbers of the ratio. That is, if you are given 2 is to 3, you can write it as 4 is to 6. Means you have divided 2 and 3 by 2 and 2. So you have got now 4 is to 6. Now divide 4 and 6 by 2, you will get back again 2 is to 3. Means we can write it in the equivalent fraction form. So always remember, the steps I am going to use in this question are literally the steps that will be used in every question. So just listen to this thing very thoroughly. Whenever a ratio is given, I said you can multiply it with the any number. Look, in a ratio we don't know the actual values. What are the actual values that are divided into 3 parts? Means the total value was this, and you have to divide it into 3 values. The values of that you can divide it by the same value. So we don't know the actual values in what are the values in which we have divided 780 into. So we don't know the actual value of 6, 4 and 3. Means what should be multiplied with this so that we get the actual values. Okay, we don't know the actual values. Okay, so what we will do, we will let the actual values be 6x, 4x, 3x. You have taken them, means we have to multiply with the same value. We don't know that actual value. So what we will take? We will take that value, that the number which we have to multiply with, we will take that value as x. So multiplying it with x. See, we don't know the actual value. We have to multiply it with 3, 4, 5, 10, 15,000 or anything we don't know. So we have taken that value as x. It means if we multiply with them x and then adding them, we will again get back the total sum. So these are the 3 values now. I said these are the actual values. If you have divided 780 into 3 parts, that is, if you have divided 100 into say 3 parts, 50, 30 and 20. 50, 30, 20 are the 3 parts, and we will again add 50 plus 20 plus 30, we will again get back 100. These were the actual values. Means the total amount that we have divided, if we add the small parts that we have divided it into, so adding them back again, all those small parts, means 780 was the total value. What you did, you divided it into 3 parts. First value was 6x, second value was 4x, third value was 3x. Means you have divided 780 into 3 parts. Now if we add them back, you will again get back 780. Means if we add these 3 parts, means 6x, this was the first part, plus second part plus third part is equals to 780. Okay, first part plus second part plus third part is 780. Means we have divided the total amount into 3 parts, and adding that 3 parts back, you will get the actual value, total value again. So 6 plus 4 gives 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. X equals to 780. So x here will be 780 upon 13, 60. So x here is 60. Okay, 780 was in rupees. So this x will be coming in rupees. Okay, so our first value was 6x. So it will be now equals to 6 into x means 6 into 60 equals to 360 rupees. This is our first part. So our second part here is 4x. Second value is 4 into x, that is 4 into 60, that is 240 rupees. This is our second part. What is our third part here? Third value was 3x, means 3 into x equals to 3 into 60 equals to rupees 180. So these are the actual values. Okay, if you divide them back again by 60, look, I said we can multiply it by 60. Yeah, so if we divide them back again with 60, you will get back again the original ratio, that is 6:4:3. Okay, these were the actual values. If we divide them back, you will get 6:4:3, this ratio. Yeah, and in this question we didn't know the value that with which we have to multiply, so first we calculated that value and you would find the actual value by that. Got my point? So these are the three values. Okay, so our next question here is, you have to divide 540 kg of fruits in 3 bags, and each bag will contain 2:3:4, means each bag will contain fruits in the ratio 2:3:4. Okay, so how much fruit will each bag contain? So again here the total value was 540 kg, and here 540 is divided into 3 parts, 2, 3 and 4. These are not the actual values, so let the actual values be 2x, 3x, 4x. This is for the first bag, this is second bag, this is third bag. Okay, these are the 3 bags in which you have filled 540 kg of fruits in 2x, 3x and 4x amount. Okay, means like you had 10 kgs of potato, okay, and you filled 5 kg in one bag, 2 kg in other bag and 3 kg in other bag. So what was the ratio? 5:2:3. Okay, so here we don't know the actual value, in what amount have we filled here. Okay, so what we can do here is, again that total was 540, so first bag plus second plus third bag will be equals to the total. How? Means like you had 100 rupees and you divided into 3 parts, so those 3 parts will again add up to give you the total amount. So here you have divided 540 kg of fruits into 3 bags. So if you bring out fruits back from the bag and then you add them again, you will again get 540 back. So the first part here was 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equals to total 540 kg. So 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9x equals to 540 kg. So again the x will be equals to 540 upon 9, that is 60 kg. Again you have got the value of x as 60, means that the actual values, we don't know the actual values, their ratio was 2 is to 3 is to 4. That is, if you multiply 2 by 60, 3 by 60 and 4 by 60, you will get the actual values. Yeah. So first bag is equals to 2x, that is 2 into 60, that is 120 kg. Yeah. So our second bag is 3x, that is 3 into 60, that is 180 kg. What's the value of third bag? Is 4x, that is 4 into 60 equals to 240. If you try to add 240 plus 180 plus 120, you will see that you directly get back 540, the total amount. Okay, you will get back the total amount back. Okay, so the first bag, if you put first bag, the 120 kg fruits in first bag, 180 kg in second bag and 240 kg in third bag, so the ratio of fruits in each bag will be 2 is to 3 is to 4. If you try to divide them with 60, all these, and then you will again get back 2 is to 3 is to 4. Okay. So the next question here is, the two numbers are in ratio 9 is to 14 and the difference between them is 65. Find the numbers. Here the question says that always whenever we are given the ratio, we have always done, we have let the actual values be 9x and 14x. Okay, these are the actual values, and the question says difference of actual values is equals to 65. Difference means the bigger minus the smaller. 14x minus 9x equals to 65. 14 minus 9 means 5. X equals to 65. X will be equals to 65 divided by 5, that is 13. Okay. Value of x was 13. So x being 13 here, the values were 9x and 14x. Okay. So the values are 9 into 13 and 14 into 13. So 9 into 13 is 117 and 14 into 13 is 172. So these are the actual numbers, and if we subtract them, you will get back 65. And if we divide them, if we find the ratio of some 117 and 172, you will get 9 is to 14. Next question says that ratio between number is 5 is to 9. On subtracting 3 to each, ratio becomes 1 is to 2. Find the numbers. So this was the actual ratio. Ratio of the numbers is given. Actual ratio is this. Here, actual ratio is 5 is to 9. So what we will do, let actual values be 5x and 9x. Okay, again here we will find the value of x and then we will proceed with the question. So what is given for the relation of x? The question says that when we subtract 3 from each values, that is, if we subtract 3 from 5x, each value is 5x and 9x. We don't know the actual value, but we have let the actual values as 5x and 9x, and when we have subtracted 3 from 5x and 3 from 9x, and if we divide them back, we will get 1 is to 2 again. That is, if we divide 5x and 9x, if we subtract 5x and 9x by 3 and then we find the ratio between 5x minus 3 and 9x minus 3, The ratio becomes 1:2. That is, subtracting 3 from 5x and 9x, that is new values are 5x minus 3 and 9x minus 3. Okay, these are the new values and the ratio becomes 1:2. That is, new ratio here is 1:2. That is 5x minus 3 upon 9x minus 3 is equals to 1/2. The ratio of new values is 1:2. Okay, now we have to find the value of x. What you will directly do, you will just cross multiply it. This 2 will go upstairs, up here, and this 9x minus 3 will go up here. The denominators go to the opposite sides in the form of multiplication. So 2 into 5x minus 3 equals to 1 into 9x minus 3. Okay, what next? 2 into 5x, this 2 will multiply it with this as well as with this. So 2 into 5x gives 10x, 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. Okay, here 1 into 9 is 9x, minus 1 into minus 3 is minus 3. Now you will take x on same side and numbers on same side. So 10x minus 9x equals to, this 9 was in plus here, when it goes to the other side it will become minus. So 10x here becomes minus 9, 9x here plus 9x here becomes minus 9x, plus 6 will go in the form in plus 6. It 10 minus 9 gives 1x equals to minus 3 plus 6 is plus 3. So x is equals to 3. Okay, the value of x has come out to be 3. So what next? Value of x was 3 and actual values were 5x and 9x. So 5 into 3 comma 9 into 3, it becomes 15, and 9 into 3 is 27. So these are the actual values. Okay, now if we try it, subtract 15 by 3 and 27 by 3, it gets 12 and it becomes 24. And when you divide 12 by 24, you will get 1/2. Yeah. So this was given in the back page, that if we subtract the actual values with 3, that is 5x and 9x, actual values was 5x and 9x, and 5x means 15, 9x means 27. So if we subtract 15 and 27 by 3 and 3, you will get 12 by 24. 12 by 24, and when we divide them, what you will get? 1/2, as it was given in the question. If we subtract the actual values with 3, you will get the new ratio 1:2. So this is our answer. The actual values are 15 and 27. Next question here is 9. Length and breadth are in ratio 9:7. The value of breadth is 56 centimeter. You have to find the value of length. The question says that length and breadth are in ratio 9:7. These are not the actual value. Okay, so let actual values of length and breadth be. So length will be equals to 9x and breadth will be equals to 7x. As per the question, the value of breadth is given and breadth is given as 56 centimeters. Okay, if we see, these are same. This is also for breadth and this is also for breadth. So breadth and breadth are the same. Means 7x is given as 56 centimeter. X will be equals to 56 by 7. That is 8 8 centimeter is the value of x here. So length was 9x, that is 9 into 8 centimeter, that is 72 centimeter is the actual length, and 56 centimeter is the actual length, is the actual breadth. And if we divide 72 by 56, you will get the ratio 9:7. You try to divide it, 72 divided by 56, it will be divided by the value of x, that is 8 directly. So 72 divided by 8 gives 9, and 56 divided by 8 gives 7. So 9:7 is the ratio of length and breadth. So length, actual value of length here is 72 centimeter, and actual value of breadth here is 56 centimeter. Our next question is that ratio of girls is to boys in a school is 3:5, where total number of students are 720. So our first two things are number of students in a school are 720 and boys and girls ratio is 3:5. So first we should find the actual values of boys and girls. For actual values of boys and girls, what we will do, the girls is to boy is given as 3:5. So let actual values be 3x and 5x, that is girls is equals to 3x, boy equals to 5x. Look, in a school, girls plus boy makes total students. Yeah, here the total student is given as 720. So girls plus boy will make 720, that is 3x plus 5x makes 720, that is 8x equals to 720. So x will be here equals to 720 by 8, 90. Okay, 90 students. Okay, x here is 90. So actual girls here are 90 into 3, actual boys here are 5 into 90, that is it is 270, and boys here are 450. Okay, actual number of girls here are 720, actual number of boys here are 450, and the question says that a few girls were added, 42. So new strength of girls is 270 plus 42. Some girls were added, yeah, and 42 were the added number of girls. So new girls admitted were 42. So new strength of girl becomes, original was 720 and new strength is 720 plus 42, that is 312. The question says that some boys also were added. So we don't know the number of boys. So let boys added be y. Why we took y? Because we have taken x here. So we cannot take same variable two times in a question. So we will take that number of boys added be y. So new strength of boys is 450 plus y. Okay, we don't know the actual strength. We know the actual strength before. So new strength becomes 450 plus y. The question said here some new boys. We don't know what is the number of new boys. So we took that some new boys be y. So the new strength of boys becomes 450. New girl strength was 312. New boy strength is 450 plus y, and new ratio between these two new values is 2:3. That is girls upon means new girls strength upon new boys strength gives 2/3. 3. Again we will cross multiply them. This 3 in the denominator will go in the multiplication with the number on the other side, and this here will go here on in multiplication. Okay, multiplying it becomes 936 equals to, this 2 will go with this as well as with this. So 2 into 450 is 900 plus 2 into y is 2y. So again we will take 2y, keep it 2y here itself, and 936 minus 900. So this becomes 36 equals to 2y, or 2y equals to 36. So y equals to 36 upon 2, y equals to 18. So this is the new number of boys that were added to school, and 42 was the number of girls that was added to school, to make the new strength as in ratio 2:3. Okay class.